We are live.
Really? All right, let's see if I have a notification.
We are live on Facebook, folks.
Hey, it says Gnarly Dudes is live.
Yes, we are live. In the flesh. Can you believe that?
Share.
On a Friday night, they let us out.
Share watch party to more places.
Hey, Mike, Pac is watching. Cool. Thanks for watching, Mike.
That guy's a jerk.
Huh?
That guy's a jerk.
That guy's a jerk. That's what she said.
Looks like I'm the only one watching my own party.
Story of my life.
Yeah, that's typical.
I was gonna say, it's a story of my life.
I'm the only one at my party.
I'm the only one. 2 people are watching. Hey, whoever is number 2.
Who does number 2 work for?
Alright, we're gonna go.
Hey, we were just talking about hauling oats.
Yes, we were.
What are you hauling?
Oats.
We used to say that all the time.
So you said the same joke I always said too when we were in high school.
Yeah.
What are you hauling? Oats.
I'm hauling oats.
You ready for another exciting adventure in Gnarly Dudes land?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to do the show. We can just go home. You can watch Ozark again.
Been watching Photoshop videos this week. Just like mind-blowing stuff. You're like, seriously, who thinks of these things and how to do this? And how did you find out about it? So,
Photoshop?
yeah, Photoshop stuff. Yeah, just crazy things.
I can't even. I have enough trouble just using basic photo editing. I can't do all of that. It's too complicated for me.
This one video I watched, the guy he had a picture of a guy with a huge afro, and it was like way out there, and so he did it in a backwards kind of way, but he showed you how to select the guy and all of his hair and all of the fringes of his hair backwards through a different method, and it was just really cool, and I was like, holy cow.
So I've tried all those programs where you can, remove background, or you can remove something from the background.
They only work if the background's really simple.
And yeah, I can't get it to work.
Yeah.
So I just give up.
If I took a picture of you against the blank wall, then it would work.
Right. But you couldn't do it with all these photos here, or posters here. Oh, my mind's just going to sleep. No, you're not.
Who's going to sleep?
I am.
Oh, all right. Just gonna have dead air for a while. Let's see, I gotta get my instruments out here. My instruments of destruction.
So do you like my gnarly babes?
I didn't get a good look at it earlier.
That was one gnarly babe.
Me likey, the gnarly babes.
And here's another gnarly babe.
Oh, it's attached.
Yeah. Your paper jams my printer every time. It's not your fault. It's just my printer's not capable of handling. Even though I put it on the setting for premium gloss, I would put it on that setting.
Some printers have a lever that you have to move to make the tray space wider where the paper feeds in.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like this one better. No offense to her, but this reminds me of the Tiger King, the animal.
I've not seen that.
Can I keep this for my personal collection?
You can keep, yeah. Yeah, you can if you want. I mean, I don't care. I got it saved on my computer.
Best things in life. .01.3.
You want this one too? Okay. I got both of them saved on my computer, so it's not like
We should just put them up on the wall.
see if anybody notices.
Hey, I have gnarly stickers. Anybody want a sticker? What was that? $500? A drawing.
Drawing? Yeah, a Wellness 420 event.
Would you like to see my drawings? Remember Simon sitting in the bathtub? Bum looker. Cheeky bum looker. Cheeky bum looker. You know who's a cheeky bum looker? Ralph is.
I don't want to know about that. I do not want to know about that.
He does a good Simon imitation. When I interviewed him on my other show, he was talking, and then when he stopped, and I said, and how long have you been a bum looker? Cheeky bum looker. Stop looking at me bum. Queen. Oh, it's our promo. Radio.
This is a great song. We should have played that.
I have the CD in my truck. Don't we have it? We have it.
I think we do. No, Radio Goo Goo.
Only on.
Here is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo.
Hello everyone, it's Friday night, and again, time for the Gnarly Dudes show on Gnarly 101.3. So we know you're all stuck at home, or you should be. Look at all these cars driving by. You people should be listening while you're driving around.
Maybe that's why they're driving around, because they want to hear us.
And then head home, and then turn it on at home, either on your stereo or your computer or your phone or.
Well, it's okay if they stay in their car and drive around.
Yeah, you know.
They don't have to get out. They can just drive around for 2 hours.
Okay.
Drive up all the way up to Monument Hill, then turn around right there at Monument Hill, County Line Road, drive all the way down to Raton Pass, turn around, and drive all the way back up.
Okay.
And by then, the 2 hours should be over with.
Sure. Yeah.
You get out, enjoy some scenery, get out of the house, listen to the Gnarly Dudes.
Yeah.
Are you about ready to hurl over there? You look like you're getting ready to hurl. Do I need to get the hurl bucket?
Honkage contained. Now I had a burp. I was trying to not burp.
You look like you're about ready to hurl. I was like, dang, we're ending the show.
I'm going to hurl.
Oh.
Anyway, I wanted to start off with a couple of announcements. So, there's now a drive-up coronavirus testing lab set up at 175 South Union. That is just south of the intersection of Union and Pikes Peak, just south of the Union Printer's Home. And you can check that out. That's set up by El Paso County Health Department. Also, it was determined today that retail businesses can provide pickup services, so you may see some more businesses downtown announcing that you can place orders online and then pick them up curbside. They are, well, we're not having to pay for parking meters, so that makes things easy, but they're also trying to get more special hoods for the meters to say this is a spot for picking up at the shops downtown. So some things are happening, some good, some not so good. So checking in with you, Tim. How was your week?
It was a week.
It was a week?
It was a week. Yep.
Felt more like a month.
It felt, yeah, it really did.
Yeah.
It was a very hectic week, a very trying week, and we have been impacted this week by cutbacks. And so
Again?
My wife personally has been cut back salary wise,
Mm-hmm.
so that was not fun.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you gonna do? At least she still has a job.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to be thankful that she still has a job, because I know there are a lot of people who've lost their job through all of this. So in the long run, I can't complain.
Yeah. So I'll get on my soapbox for a minute. I'm really irritated at the people on Facebook who have been complaining about the unemployed getting the $600 a week. First of all, you should be thankful that you have a job. And secondly, nobody's gotten the $600 yet. So be careful what you wish for. I have been without any income for 2 months, and I still don't know if I'm going to get unemployment. And the SBA stuff, that's gone. So I probably won't see any of that unless Congress decides to work together with each other to come up with some extra plans for us. So anyway, let's put that stuff aside.
Yes, let's try to have fun for the next hour and 55 minutes.
And let's Wang Chung tonight too. So
well,
see, that was a good. We should have had that lined up. So
you didn't tell me how you were going to do it, but we did line up your request.
Well, so much of the show is spontaneous. So.
Yes, it is.
So I forgot that I made a request. Did I make a request?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Is it Jack and Diane?
No.
Oh.
You wanted to do a little shake-in, you said.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Eddie Money on the Gnarly Dudes.
Get your drumsticks, man. Oh, I should have left the guitar up there. I'll play the dart gun. I watched this. Did you watch this video? Do you remember this video?
I haven't in a long time.
Oh, I watched it last night. It's hilarious. Loud as it can go. Not my speakers in a daddy's radio. Yeah, this is definitely a gnarly okie song. Snapping of fingers. So in the video, he goes out to meet the girl in the car, and right before he gets to the door, he does this dance move where he just spins around. He does a complete 360. It's hilarious. Have to the side, until the middle of the night. Oh, whoa, whoa, ho, ho.
Wow. And you were just complaining about my singing loud?
That was on purpose.
What was that?
For the Mike's Greatest Hits compilation. Snapping of fingers!
Okay.
Whoa, whoa! Snapping of fingers!
Thank you, Mel. I'm going home.
I'm nervous.
Huh.
She took her coat off.
Huh.
Ready.
Oh.
Talking too much. Little girl, I just can't get enough. Have a shot. Shake it. Snapping of fingers.
I was trying to see if they were going to have their auction, but it doesn't look like it's going on.
Really? Shaking. Maybe they are having technical difficulties. And
Because I'm going to bid on the...
snapping of fingers. She be moving round and up and down. Shaking. Great song. She was shaking. She was shaking. She was shaking. Oh, That was a good way to start off the show. Oh, here we go. This is another gnarly okie.
This is what we should do. But we need to do this in a bathroom. No. No, hear me out.
Yeah.
Have it set up where there's 2 stalls, and you're in one stall and I'm in another stall, not taking a dump. We're standing there in the stall.
All right. Whose bathroom are we going to use?
Well, you got to find a public bathroom.
All public bathrooms are closed. See, that's one of the problems I've had with going out and getting pictures for my project. It's like you're out for hours and it's like, okay, there's nowhere for me to go.
Don't you know a business that has a...
Businesses are closed.
Yeah, but we don't need the business to be open.
You got number
8675309 8675309 8675309 8675309 Jenny, the world for me. So happy. Lost my nerve. Imagination. I was disturbed. Jenny, I got your number. I need to make you mine.
Let's see who's watching.
Jenny, I ain't your number.
8675309
8675309 75309 675
Got it.
Got your number off the wall. Ooh, I forgot to take this song out.
What song?
A song we played last week. I forgot to take it out. Oh well. And you can have Dana play Jenny.
She can answer the phone?
Yeah. Yeah, we could just take turns calling and she answers the phone, but nobody's there and keeps looking at the phone, hangs up.
She does this into the phone?
Yeah. Make you mine. Jenny, I got your numbers. 8675309
The acoustic version of this is awesome. You haven't heard that, have you?
8675309
Jenna, who can I call?
Turn 2.
Oh, we should have done a gnarly mix.
309
8675309
8675309
67539
6755309
Oh, you know what I saw the other day was ping pong paddles with the hockey logos on them.
I've seen those before.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, you can get just about anything with a sport logo on these days.
I sent you that link for the neck gaiters.
Yeah.
They have them for baseball too.
They have it for all sports because I saw another ad that had a football, college.
That was so funny though. That did you watch the video
No.
from last week? So when I hit the camera, we're both like.
Together.
How come it won't show me who's watching?
Doesn't show me who's watching either. Unless they post that they're watching, you don't know.
Somebody just walked by?
No.
Oh.
It's a ghost.
Must have been a reflection in my glasses. Live and die in LA.
Live and die in LA.
We gotta start punching emoticons.
Sure. Go for it.
I have to send some floating hearts and some laughy faces, some surprised faces,
some tears,
some crying faces, some angry faces.
Why angry?
Just because it's there. Thumbs up.
Thumbs down.
I'm just like playing a song now. Look, every time I hit it, it's like a firework.
Yeah.
It's a fireworks show, man.
Together. Life forever. All in LA. To live and die in LA.
We coming on after this?
We are. Are you prepared?
Not really.
Okay.
Do you want to do your scientific discovery?
Not this fast.
Not this fast?
Not this fast. Because it means I have to look my discovery up, and I don't want to do it right this second. But I can talk about my other story if we want. It's not a story, it's just a thought.
I didn't look up those links. I was going to look up those links to those other news stories. I didn't print anything out other than
Dateable and undateable. Well, that's the most important part of the show.
Really?
It's the only reason I listen to the show.
We have that on recording now. That you said that.
What, the dateable and the undateable is the most important part of the show?
So months from now, when you say we should cut out dateable and undateable.
Well, at that point, it will no longer be the most important part of the show.
We didn't talk about the Space Force TV show.
Yeah, we did. Did we? You didn't say anything about my Go Topless shirt.
I can say something.
A little too late now. I'm offended.
Say it on the air. I was in gnarly mode. So I was trying to concentrate.
Well, you and Paul kept going on, and I was like, dude, we gotta get this going, man.
I know. Now there's 4 people besides me.
You ready?
I don't know. Am I? No, I'm Mike. I'm not ready. I'm Mike. Oh, we talk about Brian May being a vegan.
To live and die in LA. Do you want to live and die in LA?
No.
Why not?
I've never been to LA.
You have never been to LA?
No.
I have.
So I don't know if I would enjoy it.
I would wager you would not enjoy it. I would bet you would not.
Why do you say that?
Because I think you would just get so frustrated because it's so crowded and so many people everywhere.
Yeah.
And you can't get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I think you would not like it.
Probably. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I won't go. I won't go there. On your travel advice.
On my travel. I'm a new host on the Travel Channel.
So you asked me before we turned on the mics if I was ready, and I said, no, I'm Mike. And that reminded me of 2 things.
Okay.
One is that when I lived in St. Louis, I used to frequent this one.
He's not looking.
I used to frequent this one health food store, and I'm at the checkout counter, and the dude behind the counter says, "Are you vegan?" And I thought he asked me if I was Steve.
Are you Steven?
I thought he said, "Are you Steve?" I said, "No, I'm Mike." And he's like, "What?" So that ties into the story you shared with me earlier about Brian May of Queen, who is saying that he's vegan now, or I don't know how long he's been vegan, but he was saying that he's, with all the stuff going on, it's reinforced his decision to be vegan because of this pandemic has been caused by eating animals.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was kind of blaming people eating animals for the pandemic.
So obviously Brian didn't listen to our episode when we had those 2 stories about the dangers of veganism.
No, he didn't.
So the one story was about running into a satanic sex cult in a vegan restaurant, and the other was about the lady who was out in the woods and found what she thought was vegan ham growing on a tree, and she ate it. She died. Okay, that's a Darwin Award level type of thing. So Brian, we should send Brian that episode. Do we have that on recording, or was that before we started?
I think that was before we started.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, maybe we'll send them those articles, and he should take heed.
Yeah, send it to him and say, love the Gnarly Dudes. By the way, tune in Friday night. Well, it'd actually be Saturday morning if he's in the UK still.
Yeah. So I think he'd be accepting of that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would turn on right away.
Don't eat anything that looks like ham if you're walking in the woods. And I think that was that vegan restaurant in England somewhere?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
So maybe it's close to where he lives.
It may be.
Yeah. So
maybe he owns an interest in it.
I don't know.
So when you were a kid,
yes,
did your mother ever take you into a China store? Not a store from China, but a store that sold dishes and fine glasses and all of that.
Sears.
The Sears?
I can't recall off the top of my head.
When you lived in St. Louis, did you ever go down Lake of the Ozarks?
I know I've been to Branson.
That's not Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah, and I know I was at...
Well, you lived in Chicago, so I know they had outlet malls in Illinois.
Yeah, Crate and Barrel.
Yeah. But there was one outlet store, I know it from Lake of the Ozarks, but it sold like Corning dishes and glasses and all that other stuff. And my wife would always go in there. You know, she'd always want to just look around and look at the stuff. And I always told her that my fantasy was to go into one of those stores with a baseball bat and just start busting up all the glasses, all the plates, just be a destructive little you-know-what.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that.
Really? And you've never been able to fulfill that fantasy?
I have not been able to fulfill that fantasy.
Well, you know, that reminds me, I've often thought about setting up a business. I think they have them in other places. They may even have one here where you pay to go in and just bash the crap out of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can work on that, and we can set up your Corningware on glass shelves and let you go at it.
Because they would just have shelves full of different glasses, different styles, wine glasses, champagne glasses, everyday water glasses, And I just always wanted to just go in there with a baseball bat and just start, bam, busting stuff up.
That kind of reminds me of how, like, if I ever went to an amusement park and you'd see the mascots walking around, I always wanted to punch one.
Me too. Yes. Punch him in the face.
Yeah.
The mascot face.
Kick him and knock him over. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that could be part of our business.
I've always wanted to kick them in the nether regions.
The Netherlands?
No, not Netherlands.
So that could be part of our business, and we could have people come in dressed as mascots.
There you go.
And people can punch them. And I think we should work on that. Everybody's so frustrated with all the stuff that's going on. I think business we'd be rich.
Yeah, because they want more than just a piñata.
Yeah. So, and the insurance would probably be really high, but
insurance, what's that?
But yeah, it's kind of like that. We can have people relive that scene from Office Space where the guys
where they destroy all the machines.
Yeah. So, yeah. I've also thought about setting up a business, and they have these too, where you go in and it's it's raining inside the building. And so, yeah, because I missed the rain because it goes for months without raining here, and you can go in and it's raining inside the building, and you can get your.
Where's that?
I've read about that a number of years ago. I can't remember where I saw that.
I know Rainforest Cafe. They used to simulate through sound and everything the rain.
Yeah.
They would have the thunder and the lightning, and then you would hear over the sound system the rain coming down.
Yeah, you'd hear someone getting struck by lightning and
yeah,
sizzling in the corner.
Then the tornado comes through.
Yeah.
Tornado sirens go off.
That's actually the setting I use on my noise generator when I go to sleep. Is the rain and thunderstorm. So it's quite soothing. That and Killer Koala.
Oh my gosh.
So I have to give a shout out to Emily from one of my Facebook groups. I posted a picture today, a meme that I made with Killer Koala. Killer Koala says, "Listen to the Gnarly Dudes or I'll gouge your eyes out." And she saw the picture and she said, "Oh my God, I have the same koala bear." And I said, "Well, I got mine from completing a mental health first aid class." And she said, "I did too." So we're koala twins. And I don't know the name of hers, but you know, he's here helping us. He's our mascot. The Gnarly Dudes mascot.
Shout out to Evan Woodward. He's listening.
Is he really?
Yes, he's watching on Facebook Live. We are streaming on Facebook Live on the Gnarly Dudes Facebook page. So Evan, how you doing? Hope things are going good for you in Albuquerque.
Hi, Evan. It looks like Evan joined twice.
Cool. He wants to see us both.
Evan, do you have a twin?
You posted a meme earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
Asking what song they would add to a mixtape.
Mixtape, yeah.
And we got several good responses, so we're going to
I have to point out that there was a typo in that meme, and I did not create that meme, so it's mixtapes or something. I forget what the error was, but wasn't my mistake, so right. I don't want to be blamed for that. But we did get some good responses.
So the next few songs are going to be from that response. We're going to kick it off with somebody who wanted Depeche Mode, A Personal Jesus, on the Gnarly Dudes, Gnarly 101.3.
I feel the curtain coming
Reach out! The curtain. Evan, hope you're doing well. Personal Jesus. Oh, personal Jesus. Hey! Oh, shoot one. Don't you dare.
Went over. The 3-pointer from downtown.
Just like a nugget.
What is this supposed to be? A green one. I understand the blue one's supposed to be a racquetball, but what's the green one supposed to be?
Just green. Glow in the dark.
Well, it's supposed to be a sports ball.
Alien.
Alien
balls.
Oh.
Martian balls. A Martian. So you got a pair of balls. You got a pair of alien balls. So, Jesus. I am not picking any of these up. So when you are out, you're going to have to get your fat ass down on the ground and pick them up.
Did you bring your ping pong balls with you?
No. You going to juggle too?
I can't juggle.
I could never juggle.
See, it says sports balls. Sports balls. So what sport uses a green ball? I want to know.
Pool. It does. It has a green ball. Pool does.
Well, what's that? The number, what number is that?
I don't know.
Number 4?
Number 9. Number
But
9.
it's not this color green. It's
green.
It's dark green.
It's green. You're so picky.
Not the same.
You're so picky.
If it was a pool ball, it would have the number on it. See?
Ping pong ball. It can be any color.
Ping pong balls are white or orange.
Reach out, touch faith. Touch faith.
Touch who?
Faith. We need Faith to come in here so we can touch her.
Oh, I thought it was reach out and touch me. See, another song that I never understood the words. Where'd they all go?
Well, you threw half of them at me.
That one's too far over there.
I don't see
I
them.
don't want to...
Oh, 2 are behind me. And one's way over here by the door.
One's behind the chair over there.
Reach out, touch faith. Reach out, touch faith. Doo-doo.
Oh. I thought it was a new song starting.
No, not yet.
I thought we were going to get a new commercial.
I didn't have enough time.
Hot stays hot. The cuckoo side. The cool stays crisp.
The cool stays hot, the hot stays cool.
Who's a what?
Who's a what?
Oh, Evan made some comments.
Did he?
He says, "What's up, gnarly dudes?"
What's that? What's that? What's that?
He says, "Still alive, dudes, I do." I don't know what that means. Then he says, "Thanks, bro." Then he says, "I hope that water bottle is filled with vodka." And then he says, "Quidditch." Oh, is that the game that uses a green ball?
Could be.
Quidditch?
Could be.
I don't know how to play.
I don't even know what it is. Isn't that the Harry Potter game?
No, I don't think so.
What color balls does lawn bowling use?
Does who?
Lawn bowling.
Lawn bowling.
Yeah.
I don't know. The nature. Slide whistle solo.
Oh, jeez.
I was playing this a lot last week. How did you make it through the show?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to make it through the show today if you keep doing that.
You're just like those parents who, when their kid screams, they don't hear it. You know, every single person is grabbing their ears, holding their ears, but the parents just don't hear it. Is that the auction?
Yeah.
Tuned into the auction?
Yeah.
Are you bidding?
No.
He did it for history. I did it for art. Who are the performers and to anyone who has ever enjoyed burlesque or other forms of entertainment. Because the burlesque hall of fame preserved the tradition. For the last 30 years, they've been having their fabulous weekend. And this year, there's a and we're not going to let that
I said hello from the Gnarly Dudes.
What's that?
I told him hello from the Gnarly Dudes.
Hey, maybe Evan should write a song for the slide whistle, or that features the slide whistle.
Maybe you shouldn't. Really, maybe you shouldn't. Because I'm about ready to take that slide whistle and break it in half and shove it up your rear.
It's unbreakable.
It's breakable.
I will defend myself with my Nerf gun.
I don't care what you're gonna.
There's like a whole aisle in Walmart devoted to Nerf guns.
Oh hell yeah! They got machine guns and everything.
Grenade launchers. And, yeah. Was this one of those mixes?
I believe it is.
All right. If you don't like the slide whistle, then I'll switch.
Oh no! I'm gonna take your bag of toys and throw it in Colorado Avenue.
Wow! Wow!
Go topless.
We don't want you to go topless.
I'm gonna do a show topless.
Then I'll do a show bottomless.
There you go. This summer, I'm gonna do a show topless.
Oh, I found out the other day that Territory Days is canceled.
Is it really? I haven't seen
At
anything.
least that's the news I got, because I had a meeting this week for the Sesquicentennial Committee.
The what?
The Sesquicentennial Committee.
Saskatchewan?
And it was on the list because they're keeping track of all the events that are coming up, and in the canceled section was Territory Days. But they also had the hill climb in the canceled section, and I told them that it's actually been postponed to August 20th.
I knew it was postponed.
That's the latest I heard.
You ready? Senior?
Senior, you were talking about being a kid, and I remembered something that now I can't remember what it is. I was thinking about something earlier in the week. Are we going to do dateable or undateable?
Do you want to?
Or scientific discovery?
Do you want to do dateable or undateable this early?
Yeah, that's all right.
Alright. Shake it up. Shake it!
Can I take a drink?
You better hurry up. Gosh, waiting on you all the time. Good thing this song's long.
Referring to the clipboard. Oh, you're pointing at me? I have to talk now? That was, who was that? Tears for Fears?
Who was that?
What was it? Till Tuesday? Tears for I'm having a brain cramp. Help me out here.
It was Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to say
Song for the big chair.
Yeah, I was thinking chair. I couldn't remember the chair thing. The chair reference.
The chair reference. Recognize the chair?
Everybody wants to save the world.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
Rule the world. I don't know. Would you want to rule the world?
Yes,
right
I
now,
would.
Right now in these.
Yes,
really?
because I'd get rid of your slide whistle, number one.
You would ban all slide whistles?
I would ban all slide whistles.
Wow. All right. I'm going to have to gather with my slide whistle community friends, and we'll protest against you.
You can't, because it would be a violation of my social distancing orders for slide whistle players.
Could you imagine hundreds of slide whistle players gathered in one place?
That would be hell.
Around you. You'd be like in the middle.
That would be hell.
Be surrounding you, and you'd be like curled up on the ground.
No.
In a fetal position.
I would probably seriously off myself.
That's not a nice thing to say.
Well, having me surrounded by slide whistles is not a nice thing to say either.
I can just picture it.
I can't.
And you would be topless too.
I would be topless. And I would be bottomless at that point too.
Well, it's time for...
Because I'm going to do the show
What?
topless one day.
I think I will...
Hey, how you doing, buddy? How you doing?
I think that if you finally got someone to wave back at you...
Homeless person walking his dog.
I think on that night I will not wear my glasses.
I'm not going to tell you which night it is.
Well, I can always take off my glasses. And then I'll wear those really dark sunglasses that the eye doctor gives you when they dilate your pupils.
Yeah.
So I can't see anything.
That's gonna be the night I'm just gonna stand at the window and wave. I'm gonna wait till it stays light longer so that people can see me.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, it is. Mark your calendar.
Mm-hmm. But you won't tell us the date.
No, I won't.
How are we gonna mark our calendar?
Just keep marking your calendar.
Oh, I can see people now rubbing their hands together. Oh, is tonight the night that Tim's gonna go topless?
Yes, they are. People cannot wait for the day that Tim goes topless on the air.
Well,
good thing the camera's in high definition.
If you do that, then we have to counteract that with another visit from Bunny, and Bunny would be.
I don't think she will go topless.
No, not entirely, but it would be much better from my viewpoint.
Oh.
All right, let's do dateable or undateable.
See, I have to be topless now for this. Because that would be dateable. Then I would be dateable.
You would not be dateable.
Oh
if
yeah,
you
I'd be
were
dateable.
topless.
Yeah, I'd be dateable. How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
The same guy?
No, you won't even
He
wave.
refused to wave.
Yeah.
It's like, who's this screwball?
Well.
All right, so tonight I have two profiles to share.
Uh-oh.
They're rather short. That's what she said. But they're both quite interesting. And, excuse me, it was another...
You gonna hurl again? Jeez.
Hawkage contained. All right, are we ready?
We played the theme song.
That doesn't necessarily mean that we're ready.
This is true.
All
I don't
right,
think we've been ready all night.
So, first person here says, I'm a whole woman, H-W-H-O-L-E, whole, as in all, whole. I'm a whole woman, patiently waiting for a whole man.
Okay, wait a minute. Does she have like disassembled men that come to her? Or?
I don't know, Lego guy, Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah, Mr. Potato Head.
It's like, okay, I can give you this a partial guy. You want a partial guy?
Yeah, you want a partial guy? I'm a whole woman waiting for a whole man.
Patiently waiting.
Patiently.
Yeah. A man who is God-fearing, and by the way, I have to explain that there is a real lack of punctuation in this profile.
Okay.
And also, if there is punctuation, it's usually in the wrong place. So you have to keep that in mind as I'm reading this. A man who is God-fearing, mentally, physically, and financially fit.
Okay, I fit a couple of those. Not the mentally one.
You're saying you're physically and financially fit?
Look at this.
Are you afraid of God?
Well, I'm not afraid of God.
That's one thing why should I be afraid of God?
Yeah.
So I think he's a nice dude.
Yeah.
So
I think he'd come over and have a beer. He'd hang.
He can come be on the air with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So continuing on, I'm easy on the eyes and try to work out at least 3 times per week.
Let's get physical. Physical.
I don't need a man to take care of me, quote unquote. God bless the child that's got her own.
Say what?
I'll read that again. Again, remember bad punctuation all through here. So, I don't need a man to take care of me, quote, God bless the child that's got her own, unquote.
God bless so she's saying God bless the woman who has her own man take care of her?
Who doesn't need a man? I don't know.
I don't know. She gets a strike. Just because the sentence makes no
Because she
sense.
can do it on her own? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't need your trinkets, and words without action is dead.
Well, I'm not giving her my trinkets.
I can't have my trinkets. Bunny wanted my sunglasses my meeting glasses last night. I'm not parting with those.
Yeah, I keep my own trinkets.
There's nothing more attractive than a man who keeps his word. You know.
Okay.
I'm a man of my word. You know. And when I say I'm going to annoy you,
You annoy me.
I annoy you. So
You keep that.
I don't let you down.
That's right.
Let's see. I lost my place. I enjoy life for the most part, but have come to realize it would be a lot more fun to share it with someone. Not just anyone, a man of integrity, substance, character, and always the head, never the tail.
So never the end.
So,
Didn't know if I
like,
could say that word, so I had to catch myself.
so like if the two of you are in a horse costume, the guy would always have to be the head and not the tail?
Yeah, that's how I would.
That's how I'm reading that. Let's see.
There's a reason why she's still single.
A man who understands money can't buy everything, and once time is wasted, you can't get it back. It's like, you know, nobody's wasting their time listening to the show. If that man is you, then may I ask...
No, you may not.
Ready for the question?
Okay.
What are you bringing to this potluck?
What am I bringing to the potluck?
What are you bringing to this potluck? So
Well, I have a nice apple streusel.
Streusel?
Strudel.
Me personally, I'd probably bring potato salad. You know, I like a good potato salad. You know,
Bag of chips. I'll bring a bag of chips.
Bag of chips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some brownies.
Not something that you would want to leave sitting out in the sun for too long. You know.
Right.
Yeah. So, nothing with a lot of
No
mayonnaise
potato
or
salad.
something. Well, you know, potato salad can sit out. But
As long as it doesn't have mayonnaise.
yeah. So German potato salad.
Yeah.
And mustard potato salad.
Yeah.
And sorry, don't get me talking about potatoes.
No, let's not go down that road again.
Okay, so then in the section that says conversation.
Well, I'm just giving her another buzz.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, potluck.
Yeah.
I actually don't like potlucks. You know, I don't like eating stuff from other people's houses. This is like, you know, their cat could have been crawling through it and stuff like that.
But if somebody wants to bring us a pizza from a pizza joint, we'll be happy to take it.
Bambino's, you know. Oh, yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, you know, go and get something from Bambino's. So,
We're here till 9.
under the section that says conversation starters, she says, feel free to be you because I'm going to be awesome and amazing me.
Okay.
So that reminds me of the Dr. Seuss thing. There's nobody more you than you.
That's right.
Yeah. So, all right. So what is the verdict on this?
No. No.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. Now this one,
Is this shorter?
this one's very short.
Okay.
That's what she said. So I know that we have used this person before because their tagline is the same.
She's back for a second.
The tagline is the same, but she's completely changed her profile, her message here. Okay? So her tagline says, ghosts and aliens are real.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
you agreed with that.
Yeah.
So she goes on to say, currently, my goal is to survive COVID-19. Long term.
Well, that's a high goal.
Yeah, well, you know, everybody's got to have a goal.
Yeah. Somebody's got a dream.
And she goes on to say, long term, having a bed and breakfast or small resort in the mountains.
Okay.
Sounds pretty good. And this next sentence is all caps. She says, I'm not here to message or date or get to know you unless it's socially. I'm here to stream and socialize, survive the vid, then we'll talk, yes. Yes, I like younger guys, and no, I don't like licking buttholes. She must have tuned in that night when we were talking about the safe sex practices during the crisis and how that's not a good thing. So I have to commend her on that.
For listening to the Gnarly Dudes? Because this is an educational show.
It really is.
Yeah.
For those who listen.
That's right.
For those who really listen deeply.
That's right.
To the messages.
To take in what we say.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of this one, but since he was on here before, that's one strike.
Yeah.
It's turn to begin with.
Yeah, if you reappear on dateable or undateable.
Yeah, you know it's bad.
Yeah, you don't have much of a chance.
So she is what I would consider a repeat offender.
Yes, I agree.
So that's all she says.
All right,
that's it. So
that's dateable or undateable.
If you're wanting, some part of you licked, then she's not the person for you.
I thought you were going to say if you're wanting to be undateable or undateable, post a profile on whatever sites Mike goes to, and he might find you. And we can discuss your...
Both of those from Plenty of Carp.
All right.
Oh, but you didn't give your verdict.
They were both.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, they were both.
Clarify for our listeners.
I don't think we've had a dateable yet since we started this segment.
Well, just the one. Then she was disqualified later.
Yeah.
She earned her undateable later on.
Yes, she did. All right, shall we continue on?
Sure.
This is another one of those that was on the mixtape meme. Oingo Boingo.
Ooh.
Dead Man's Party.
Nice. No, I don't like licking buttholes.
Well, thank you for clarifying that. I'm not here to message or date or get to know you unless it's socially. I'm here to stream and socialize. Okay, I didn't even get that. To stream and socialize. So she just wants basically video chat.
Yeah, right now everything's video chat based.
Stream, but isn't that the same as message?
Well, you're actually having a live conversation if you're on video.
Right, but it's the same principle. Socialize and survive the vid. Then we'll talk. Well, if you're streaming, you're already talking.
Yeah, right. So she obviously didn't think that through.
No.
But she makes it very clear what she won't do for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I'll just turn around then.
No rim jobs.
I'll just turn around. Say, hey, this is not... By lightning at night in my sleep. It's a dead man's party.
This is a good kazoo song.
No, it's not. Something in your body at the door. And so at the door. Don't run away.
Hey, here's something. I wonder if I could play two at once. Stereo.
I gotta find my... Last night in my sleep.
I'm on a delay. I'm playing the parts after they come through my ears.
You want to do a scientific discover?
We have Van Halen coming up soon.
Not yet. We may not get to it the way we're going. Ow!
Big Len.
It's Big Len.
Oh, where's my keyboard? So I think Big Len needs an and. You know, like
Big and Len?
no, like Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Yeah, okay.
Big Len and something.
The Gnarly Dudes?
No.
Well, when we have Big Len on, oh, are you available Wednesday?
That's what I needed to talk to you about, because the lady from the blood bank, I had suggested that we do one of those live feeds with her, because she said that no one's going to be at the blood bank that we can interview for the video.
Okay.
So I suggested that we do one of those, and she said Wednesdays are her best day for that.
Okay.
She said usually 10 a.m. is good, but I don't think that'll work for either of us.
No.
So, but she just said, I told her I would talk to you today, and she said let her know what time works best. So if you want to do it at your lunch break, or if you can't do it until the evening.
I will have to see, because now I have conference calls every single day,
Yeah,
because we're doing everything by video now.
yeah.
So I have to see what is on the calendar for Wednesday.
Okay. Well, let me know.
We'll do.
Because I'm going in on Thursday.
Okay.
So then we could, when you do those videos, can you save those and put, yeah, so I told her that I thought that was the case, and then we could ask her the questions about going and giving blood, and then we can incorporate that. And not only can we share that on Facebook, then we can incorporate that into the video of me actually giving blood, so.
That might be better just to do a Zoom and record a Zoom.
Record a Zoom?
Yeah. Because if you're going to incorporate that into the video.
She even asked if it had to be live, and I was just telling her how easy the other thing was. But if you think it Zoom would be better, I can tell her that.
Let me think about it.
All right. She wanted to see questions beforehand, and I just told her we'd just be asking her like stuff she already knows, you know, like the rules and things and what to do, what not to do.
Depends on how you're going to incorporate it into the video.
We had another Zoom practice today, so she made me co-host so I could record, and then the recording got saved to my documents folder, so it was pretty easy.
Yeah, it depends on how you want to incorporate what we asked her, or the question and answer period into your PSA. Because it's going to look off, because you know how we had the banner at the bottom with our names? You know, it's going to look off if you have that and then the PSA.
Well, it's not necessarily a PSA per se. I think it's just me taking a trip to the blood bank and then Jay's gonna film it and then film me getting hooked up and.
Go to the ID. KFDZ 101.3 FM, Walsenburg, Pueblo, Colorado Springs. This is Gnarly 101.3 FM. You're listening to the Gnarly Dudes. Welcome to hour number 2 of the program. You've survived the first hour. Congratulations. Can you survive hour number 2?
Tim, do you want to party all the time?
I do want to party all the time.
Party on.
Party on, Garth.
So we also heard from our friend Big Len.
Yes, we did.
And I was saying that Big Len needs an and. Like Diana Ross and the Supremes, Big Len needs an and. So maybe it's Big Len and the Gnarly Grooves, or Big Len and something. So I'm putting forth that challenge to Len to come up with an and.
So Len, you have been challenged.
You've been challenged. The gauntlet has been
thrown. He's probably sitting there going, what the heck?
You know, like
idiots.
Buddy Holly and the Crickets.
Yeah.
You know, Big Len and. So, yeah. I think it just would have a good sound to it, you know.
I'm sure he's feverishly taking notes.
Yeah, he is. I can sense that his brain is now starting to work overtime to think of a solution. So
yeah, I'm sure that's what he's doing. I am so sure.
I can feel it. I can sense it.
All right.
Yes.
Scientific discovery.
You made a scientific
discovery? I did
discovery?
make a scientific discovery.
Wow. All right.
Did you make one?
Lay it on us.
You know what a bidet is, right?
Yeah.
You know why?
Wait, what day?
Huh?
What day?
Yeah, bidet.
Today?
Yes.
Today?
Yes. You know that bidets are popular throughout the world except for in the United States.
Yes.
Why do you think it's been kind of shunned here in the U.S.?
I think it's because the paper companies, well, there's too much money involved. It's just like, why don't we get rid of gasoline, using gasoline for cars? It's because there's too much money involved. So in this country, there's too much money invested in the toilet paper industry. So that's why we don't have bidets. That's my theory.
That's your theory.
Yeah.
Popular belief is because Americans were introduced to bidets on a broad scale during World War II when troops were stationed in Europe. GIs visiting bordellos.
Borhoodoos?
Yeah. Whorehouses.
Uh-huh.
Chicken ranches.
Her houses?
Yeah.
Her houses?
Would often see bidets in the bathrooms. So they began to associate these basins with sex workers.
Mm-hmm.
And then given America's puritanical past, it makes sense that once back home, servicemen would feel squeamish presenting these fixtures to their homeland.
But
So they would have to explain to their wife when they came back home, you know, where they saw the bidets, and you know, well, honey, I saw it at the chicken ranch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I don't see the problem.
So that is the belief of why bidets are
Tippy day day.
not common practice here in the U.S. But sales have...
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
Sales of bidets have actually increased during this COVID-19 epidemic because of the shortage of toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the run on toilet paper. So sales of bidets have actually increased.
Mm-hmm. So you read Jen's article.
Who?
Or did I send that to you? Jen Lulson from the Gazette. Did that come from her article?
No.
Okay. Thought it did.
No, it was somewhere else. Well, I read an article about why bidets were not common in practice here in the U.S., and then I saw another article on another service.
So you actually did research, is what you're saying?
Yes, I did research for the show.
Awesome. That's a first.
Maybe. It only took how many episodes?
What are we on? 327
hours or episodes?
Hours? I don't know. We have to look at the calendar. Somebody do the math for us. We started November 8th, And we've only missed one episode. That's because the both of us were in the
That's
hospital.
both of them were in the hospital, yeah.
For unrelated incidents.
And El Guapo's back in the back going, why are they still in the air? How come I haven't canned them?
He doesn't listen anymore.
Yeah, he stopped listening.
All right.
So that was my scientific discovery.
Awesome. So did you buy a bidet?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save money on toilet paper.
Yeah. Well, there was a
Feel fresh down there.
There was a statistic that said how many tons of toilet paper are used in this country per day, and it's astounding.
I bet it is.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. Well, when you get yours,
You're not coming over and using it.
I'll know because you'll have a little more giddy up in your step.
Giddy up in my step. I won't have to worry about smegma.
Schmegma?
Smegma.
That comes from a different part of your body.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
Did you know my first car was nicknamed the Schmegmobile?
That is more than I wanted to know.
So what's next up in the queue?
Another song that was suggested for the mixtape,
Mm-hmm.
Peter Gabriel,
Ooh.
Sledgehammer.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. There it is.
Oh, this is a good...
No, we are not doing kazoos.
No,
No, we're not doing slide whistles.
Oh, is this one of those mixes?
Oh, I think it is. So is anybody talking on yours? Nobody's talking over here.
Let's check. Evan's been saying some things. Robin says, sup, dudes?
Sup, Robin?
Evan said mosquitoed. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
He's asking about the Sasquatch Centennial.
Oh.
Sasquatchennial is the proper term.
Melissa. Oh, Melissa finally joins in.
What?
After missing for 3 weeks.
Oh, she must have heard that her...
She better have a note from somebody why she missed. Somebody
she
of
must
authority.
have heard that her fan club presidency was in
Revoked.
jeopardy.
It was revoked. Unless she has documented, legitimate excuse. And none of this COVID-19 either.
No, and you can't use your kids as this.
No, you can't use your kids now.
Yeah.
Date night, can't use that either.
Hey, what better date night could there be
Then spending a night with the Gnarly Dudes.
Yeah. Listening to Dateable or Undateable. If you're out on a date and you listen to Dateable or Undateable, it makes you appreciate the person you're with even more.
Exactly.
So again, we're providing a service.
I've been busy. I'm working parent homeschooling. That's during the day.
Yeah.
It's during the Gnarly Dudes are at night on a Friday.
That's
There's
right.
no school Friday night.
Yeah, there's no school on Saturday mornings either.
Yeah.
So, ha.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Go back to the drawing board.
Give her the buzzer.
I can't. Homeschooling.
Homeschooling. Oh, let me find that news site.
I just finished painting my girls' room. You can still listen to radio while you're painting.
Yeah, what better way to paint than to listen
You'll
to
be
music
inspired.
while you're doing it?
You'll be inspired.
There'll be a giddy up in your brush
You're
stroke.
right. Yes, there will. Oh,
Evan says something is annoying. I don't know what he's referring to.
us?
Can't be referring to my kazoo playing.
I'm sure he is.
You're sure he is?
I am sure he's referring to that.
Hey, that was a good rendition there. Sledgehammer.
Oh, you didn't want to buy the hearse?
Oh, I didn't. I forgot about that article.
It's only
I
$3,000
didn't read it.
here in town.
Yeah, you got $3,000?
No.
Well, if we all combine our
Stimulus checks?
It's
got an automatic transmission.
What year is it?
88.
Is it a Cadillac?
Lincoln.
A Lincoln.
100,000 miles. 108,000 miles.
That's all?
Great condition. Runs good. Small electrical issue that drains battery overnight.
What?
Graphics on the side are wrap and removable. Owner's an animal shelter, so you get a 501(c)(3) tax deductible.
It's tax deductible to buy it?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Well, if they're a 501(c)(3) corporation, you're making a tax deductible contribution.
It's considered a donation?
Yeah.
Here we go. This is what I was looking for.
High on paint fumes, but I'm glad to be here now. We're not high on paint fumes.
We're high on
Life.
80s music
Yeah.
and 80s vibes.
That's what we're high on. Maybe we should get high. I'm hungry. Shed my skin. How do you shed your skin?
You have to be a snake.
This is the new stuff. Wow. Robin sent an attachment. Heads up tomorrow. Ooh.
What's that?
Ooh, Robin sent a picture of the flight pattern for the Thunderbirds.
Oh. Thunderbird. Hey, we should have played some Fabulous Thunderbirds.
We should have.
Ain't that tough enough?
Thank you, Robin. This is cool.
You should be glad I'm not playing a harmonica.
Are you talking
Because
about
I have one.
Colorado residents should observe the flyover from the safety of their home.
Yeah, except all the stupid photographers will be out trying to photograph them.
I'm going to be.
You're what?
I'm going to be.
You're going to try to photograph them?
With all the stupid photographers. Highway to the danger zone.
Is that what's coming up next?
No.
Oh. What is this? Bushwood.
Bushwood.
Oh, is this
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
Story trailer.
Give me 6 of those and 3 of those.
This whole place.
Remember when the word sucks was considered to be a curse word?
Yep.
How come you're here? Hey, when I was your age, I used to. Hey, so what? So let's dance.
I got a bad reputation. Okay.
Is that a trick question?
No, it's not. I sent you a story.
You wore green today, you little monkey woman. I should go first.
All right.
Mr. Gopher. As himself. You want to make $14 the hard
Feel the
way.
need for speed.
Be the ball. It's in the hole. Hi, Sharon.
My Sharon. Well, it's my Sharona. Sorry.
That was very disappointing.
Glad I could be of service to you.
See, now that's a clip that can be put at the end of the Mike's Greatest Hits compilation. That was very disappointing. So we're gonna have another virtual First Friday coming up.
Yes, we are.
A couple weeks. So we'll have to have Robin on live stream.
Yeah, I told him we would have him on Thursday before.
Okay.
So, Robin, if you're listening,
Special surprises. Jumpin' Jack Flash. Do you know how to properly dance to a reggae song?
no.
I shall
I'm sure you're going to show me.
I shall demonstrate.
I knew you were.
Ready?
And how do you know this for fact?
My friend Wally taught me.
Wally.
I saw he logged on earlier. Maybe he's still watching. The reggae dance. See? See, now you had another scientific discovery.
Oh, yeah. That was scientific, all right. That was scientific.
This is UB40, right?
No, I'd be 50.
UB Hoobie?
I was wrong.
Robin says sounds good.
Sounds good, Robin. Thank you. We'll send you all the deets.
Did you say you were hungry?
I am hungry.
Well, when we go back on mic, you can announce again that you want a pizza.
Kind of a little late now.
45 minutes.
They ain't gonna get a pizza here in 45 minutes.
No?
No.
They're pretty quick over at Bambino's.
Yeah, Bambino's on the other side of town.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
just right down the block, downtown.
On the other side of 25.
Yeah, that's not on
Yeah,
the
it's
other
the
side
other
of town. Well, it's east of 25.
It's on the other side of town. I need something to drink too.
Did you forget your water again?
Like red, red wine. Stay close to me.
Oh. Evan clarified he meant to say misquoted, not mosquitoed. Or maybe I read that wrong.
Red wine feels so fine. All night long, red wine. Red wine, you make me feel so fine. Red wine.
We can get Rasta hats and dreadlocks and do this song for Gnarly Okie.
I think they would say it's racist.
We get a steel drum.
If they're complaining about the Indian woman on Land O'Lakes butter,
Who's complaining about that?
they said she's racist, so after 100 years they're removing her.
Really?
Yeah. Melissa says Rasta hats would be a mistake. Why?
Ooh, that came right back to me.
Red wine.
I was aiming for one of your headlights.
Go topless. Red wine. Yeah, she said same reason you said two white dudes in a Rasta hat.
Again, I don't see the problem.
Because we live in an overly PC country now. We can't laugh, we can't have fun, because somebody's offended by everything.
Well, what if Len was with us?
That would be even more.
Really? I think if we had Len's approval, then, you know, it would be okay for everybody.
Yeah,
He
right.
was participating.
No. No. I don't make the rules.
Robin left us a note here. So we may actually open for First Friday Art Walk, but that will not change us from doing the remote virtual art walk. So he says he thinks Ollie do it.
You be 40?
You be what?
No, I won't be 40.
What? Who?
Not the Who. You be 40.
Red wine.
Red wine.
Red wine. I still can't say it.
Red wine.
Say that 5 times fast.
Red
No,
wine.
fast.
Red wine.
Red rum.
Red rum.
Hello, Mrs. Torrance.
And everybody watching on Facebook, I see you do your little reggae dance.
Yeah, it's teaching you how to do the reggae dance.
Yeah, that was real exciting.
It is. Yeah, it's quite relaxing. So speaking of red rum, remember last week I mentioned the virtual tour of Dracula's castle?
Yes, you did.
Well,
Did you take it?
I did, and
Was Dracula there?
it wasn't actually Dracula's castle. It was another castle where he was imprisoned, and there weren't that many photos, and it was pretty lame. So I was very disappointed.
So did you get your money back?
It was free.
Oh.
I
still wanted my money
I
back.
didn't get my time back though.
So there was no pictures of Dracula. There was no signs that said Dracula was here.
No.
No graffiti on the prison wall with Jenny's phone number 8675309.
They didn't even show the dungeon.
They didn't?
No.
What a ripoff. So what did they show?
Just a few pictures, and it was like, what?
So it was just pictures, so it wasn't really a tour of, you know, like somebody walking through and they filmed somebody walking through and showing you. It was just pictures of, here's the living room,
Yeah.
here's the family room.
It was like one of those. Well, I did do the one at the catacombs, and that one was a little bit better because it was done with a 3D camera and you could spin around. And
Right.
Yeah. So, but still, that was a bit lacking. They didn't show. And I've never been to the catacombs, so I don't know how big it is, but
Would you really want like dead people there or something?
well, there's like thousands of skulls and
Yeah,
bones.
I know.
Yeah. So.
But I mean, did you like want them to move or something? It was like a dead man's party as long
No,
as
I wasn't. I wasn't expecting things like that Dracula would be there, so I wasn't expecting.
Feet propped up on the coffee table. He's just sipping a drink, a Bloody Mary. Going, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, didn't happen. So earlier you said that you were fit.
I am fit.
All right. So how many push-ups do you think you could do in 1 hour?
0. If I'm being honest, 0.
Yes, reminds me of that scene from Stripes where Bill Murray decides to join the army, and his roommate asks him to, or his friend asks him to do a push-up. He's like, I bet you can't do so many push-ups. And then after he was done, his friend says, I've never heard bones creak like that. So that would be me, but here's a story for you.
All right.
Australian man completes 2,806 push-ups in 1 hour.
See, I don't even want to hear about it because I don't want to hear those stories.
Makes you feel bad?
That and just like, why? I mean, don't you have something better in your life to do?
Not now. A lot of people don't have, but it only took
I
an
can
hour.
find something better to do in an hour than do whatever the number of push-ups was.
Like go on Dracula's tour?
Yeah, I mean, I would. Those stories don't interest me.
Really? So you don't want me to read this?
No, not really.
It's a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, so.
And he beat the previous record of 2,682. Which was set by Carlton Williams of Wales in 2017. So the record stood for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
Well, it's something for you to work towards.
Nope.
We talked about having goals.
That's not one of mine.
So,
very little chance that's
do you
a goal
think
mine.
that you've done 2,806 push-ups in your lifetime?
Nope. I don't think I'll do it in 3 lifetimes.
Really?
Yep.
So you're saying you're going to live that long?
I'm just saying if I did,
Okay. All right.
I would not do that many in 3 lifetimes.
Obviously, you weren't in the...
I did not win the Presidential Fitness Award. No.
No, not saying you weren't in the service and got in trouble all the time and were made to do push-ups.
I respect the men and women in service. I was not in the service.
Mm-hmm.
I give them credit. They are way better than I am.
Otherwise, you would be much better at doing push-ups.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just thought I would entertain with that fact, but you are not interested in improving your fitness.
See, I never liked the Guinness Book World Records. I was never one who bought that book from Scholastic when we got our little Scholastic magazines every, so many weeks at school. And that was always one of the books you could buy every year. I never bought it, and I never borrowed it from the library.
Did you ever buy the one with all the freaky stuff in it?
No.
Like all the weird things?
No.
Like the guy with the 2 heads or whatever, or all that crazy stuff?
Nope.
No. I never entered this, but I may have set the world record for the longest rubber band string. You know how you could hook rubber bands together and tie them. So I once made a string of rubber bands that stretched more than a block, and it was pretty cool.
Okay.
You don't seem impressed.
I was impressed as that guy who did all those push-ups.
It was funny. I would stretch it out. I would have a friend help me. He would hold one end. It was wound on one of those sticks that you stir the paint with. And
Paint stirrer?
Paint stirrer.
Yeah.
And
it's a real scientific term there.
Yeah, and so he would be unraveling it as I would be walking towards the other end of the block, and then if it broke, you could see it happen, and then it would start coming towards you. pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then there was a mishap, and it got all tangled up when it was being reeled up one time, and then so then I just had a bouncy ball of rubber bands on a paint stirrer.
You needed more things to do when you grew up.
I was a very creative. I still am a very creative person. I was a very creative.
To bring that creativity to the show.
that.
Duran, Wild Boys on the Gnarly Dudes. Gnarly 101.3. You walked right into that. You walked right into that. All your darts and balls are over here. After this, we'll have our song.
Our song, or Van Halen.
Van Halen.
We're gonna have enough to fill up the next half hour.
Do we have enough songs?
No, enough material.
We can play more music. That'd be it first. Yeah, we got stories that we didn't talk about yet.
What's that?
About going to the post office naked, or your mailbox naked.
Yeah, okay.
About the Colorado woman who walked into New Orleans airport fully nude.
Oh, yeah, the woman from Pueblo.
Pueblo, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
all right, let's do that one.
She was in New Orleans Louis Armstrong Airport.
So I want to know the sequence of events there. So we'll discuss.
Okay.
What, boys? Do you have another dart over there?
I do. It's on the floor. I can kick it over to you if you want to. There you go. Dancing in the rain. Melissa said, did you see that quote on the mailbox naked story? They said, you know who you are.
Yeah. The police know who it is.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, that's what I, there was a follow-up story that I saw, I think it was today, that the police apparently know who it is.
So what's wrong with going to the mailbox nude? Huh?
Well, without pants.
So what's wrong?
I don't know.
The good Lord made us this way. We came into the world butt naked.
Uh-huh. Are you going to preach now?
I am. If you want to walk around butt naked, walk around butt naked.
Scorpions Wind the Change. She's asking if that's 80s. I don't think it is. Or no, wait. It might be late. I want to say it's like 91.
I think it's 9 because it was based on the fall of the wall.
Right.
But it was after.
Yeah, I think it's... Well, they're telling him, and Melissa asked how many times did they have to tell him to wear pants. Just wait, Melissa, how many times I'm going to ask Tim to put on a shirt. He goes topless.
It was released in 91.
Okay. Wind of Change, 1991.
Great song.
Oh, yeah.
Great whistling song.
Yeah, the acoustic version is awesome.
Yes, it is.
Have you heard they did a Unplugged album?
That's right. I'm gonna do my topless. I'm going topless.
And now I'll go blind. I'll finally go completely insane. Hey, call up Domino's. Tell them we're with Gnarly and see if they'll give us a discount pizza.
You got money to pay for the discount pizza?
I think I have $6 or $7.
I got 2.
Her legs are 6 feet long.
Yeah. I wear sheer indulgent pantyhose, don't
I
you?
heard. Did you hear the commercial earlier with Barbara Eden? With the stockings and the egg. Remember those?
Mm-hmm.
And we used to keep the eggs and. But Barbara Eden, she was on an episode of Andy Griffith. She was dressed in this nice business suit. She looked really good.
I'll be doing some sin with you, Martha Quinn. I want to be stopped by Martha's muffin.
Melissa says you can go topless but wear a mask, please. Yeah, I don't think that's going to fix anything, Melissa. She says that Wind of Change could be a good kazoo song, so thanks, Melissa.
Don't encourage them.
Yeah. I need all the encouragement I can get because I'm not getting any from the other side of the table.
I'm not getting any encouragement from you. I'm going topless.
I'm telling you, it's a bad idea.
No, it is not a bad idea if I come in and do the show topless.
It is a very bad idea.
No.
Yeah.
No. Speaking of topless,
Yeah.
did you hear about the Colorado woman who was arrested at the Louis Armstrong Airport
She's
in
from
New Orleans?
Pueblo.
Yeah, she's from
Yeah.
Pueblo. She was arrested for nudity. She arrived at Louis Armstrong International Airport while wearing not a stitch of clothing. She was later arrested when she refused to leave the facility, according to Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office. Mario Vargara of Pueblo was completely nude. See, I just want to go topless. She was completely nude.
Yeah.
When she walked into the airport and made her way to the Spirit Airlines ticket counter. Well, she went to Spirit Airlines. She had some Spirit. She did this Friday night, April the 3rd, according to authorities. A deputy dispatched to the scene noted that Vergara had already put on a dress by the time he arrived, but she was still violating public decency laws because she had no underwear. Why is that a violation of public decency law? Just because you have no underwear? And the dress was too short to cover her genitals, the sheriff's office said.
That's not a dress, that's a shirt.
Airline officials told Vergara she wouldn't be able to travel due to her attire or lack thereof. She was asked to leave the airport, but she refused. She ignored deputy orders to leave the airport and scuffled with them as she was being taken into custody. She was arrested and booked with obscenity, resisting arrest, battery of a police officer, simple battery, as opposed to complex battery, and remaining in a place after being forbidden. Just because she was naked.
I want to know the sequence of events. Okay, so
what do you mean?
At what point did she become naked? Okay, did she take the bus or a cab over to the airport?
Or Uber or something, yeah.
Was she naked in the vehicle? Or
what if she drove herself and parked in the garage?
Either way, was she naked on her way there in whatever form of transport she chose? Did she leave her hotel naked? Or did she decide to get naked once she got to the airport?
And why did it take so long for something to happen? I mean, they told her at the ticket counter. Well, wouldn't the people seen her before she got to the ticket counter that she was in the nude?
Yeah.
Letting it all hang out?
Yeah. So, also, I want to know the reasoning behind this. So, why?
Why not?
Why was she naked?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
It's like, you know, you're going to sit in an airplane seat. They're not that comfortable with clothes on. They're even worse, I would imagine, with the clothes off. You know, plus how many other people have sat in that seat and then you're going to sit on it naked? So,
That's her choice.
well, you know. Now, see.
You go to a public toilet at McDonald's. How many butts have been on that naked? Or a gas station, or a restaurant.
Yeah, but your actual, what's the word I'm trying to use?
I don't know. What word are you trying to use?
The word that we used earlier in the
Bidet?
dateable or undateable thing.
Oh.
So that part is not actually touching the toilet seat.
Your cheeks are.
The cheeks are, but the cheeks.
Well, the cheeks are touching the airplane seats.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, the butt cheeks, yes.
Yeah, but what's.
Yes, the butt cheeks are.
What's between the cheeks is.
Well, unless
touching.
she's just got, she's grabbing the cheeks and pulling them out wide.
I think you need an anatomy lesson. So, all right.
I'm just saying, the good Lord sent us into the world naked.
Here's another scenario. Okay, so you're sitting on the plane, and this woman comes onto the plane, and she's naked. So
she looks like Farrah Fawcett. I'm okay
Are you
with it.
thinking to yourself, "Please sit by me. Please sit by me. Please sit by me"?
If she's looking like Farrah Fawcett, Pamela Anderson, any of those, hell yeah.
Because it happens to all of us.
She's looking like Roseanne Barr. Hell, I don't want her near me.
If we're on the airplane early and we're sitting there and we're seeing people come by and we're like, oh, I hope this person doesn't sit next to me.
Oh, we all do that.
But I can tell you that it never happens that a beautiful woman sits next to me.
No, they're in first class.
And it sure isn't going to happen that a beautiful naked woman is going to sit next to me on the airplane. So I actually, this is a true story. I have a friend.
You had a naked person sit next to you?
Friends from St. Louis, a married couple, that the wife was in the travel business. So she used to get to travel all over the place. And so he would travel with her sometimes on buddy pass. So she would get first class seats, and then he would have to sit and coach. And one time, he got to sit next to a penthouse model on the airplane. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. But that would never happen to me. That kind of thing would never happen to me. So it happens to guys who are married. It wouldn't happen to me. Are you saying it wouldn't happen to you either?
No, I wouldn't be so lucky. I would get the Roseanne Barr.
Yeah, so I want more details on the story. I want to know the sequence of events. I want to know the reasons behind. So.
Well, we had another story this week.
Yeah.
The guy going to the mailbox.
Guy going to the mailbox without pants.
Right.
So is it? Well, see, in the UK, they call underwear pants. So I still need clarification. So was he wearing no pants and underwear, or nothing at all from the waist below? So not that I want to visualize, but I just want to know the details of the story. So the police put out a note. It said, please, reminding people to wear pants when they go to check their mail. And they said, we know who you are. So apparently this person, again, is a repeat offender, and the police know who they are. So why are they, again, like the woman in the airport, why are they waiting? Why aren't they just like swooping in and taking care of the situation?
Taking the man down. So you're in jail.
I'm in jail?
So you're in jail.
Why am I in jail?
And the other inmate's going to say, hey, what are you in for?
Go into my mailbox naked.
Yeah, go into my mailbox with no
Yeah.
pants. Whoa, back away.
Yeah. So there's an episode of My Name is Earl where the police catch Earl and his wife in the back seat having relations. And then there's a chase scene and Earl is running with his pants around his ankles and he gets tackled. And then he says, oh, I think I skinned my wiener. So that could possibly happen to this guy who's going out to the mail. So he should watch that episode before he decides to go out to his mailbox while he pants the next time.
We got another episode of Gnarly Okie coming up.
We do.
It's going to be premiering next week.
We just recorded it.
Subscribe to our YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you will be the first to know when it comes out.
Yes.
Because it's going to be on YouTube first.
It's awesome.
We might delay sharing it to Facebook.
There's an amazing guitar solo in it.
And drum solos and it's just amazing.
Drums, keyboards, all kinds of stuff.
You want to reveal what the song is or should we just play the song?
It is Van Halen. I'll wait. Robin asks when we want him to join us. When do you guys want me to join you? That's what he's asking.
The Thursday before First Friday.
Live streaming Thursday before First Friday, Robin.
7:30-ish. I'll send you the link. I'm under your spell. Got pepper love. So I know it well. Love the pages turn. Read it, it's so hard to tell. Oh, I was too late.
You what?
I was from just a magazine.
Oh, I have the other one.
It does to me. I'll wait till your love comes down. Gnarly Babes.
Buy the new edition of Gnarly Babes.
That was last month's edition.
April 2020.
Yeah. The spring break edition.
Spring break. Is she social distancing?
I would not be social distancing.
She
You can
might-
social distance if you...
She might be social distancing if she saw you coming topless on the beach.
That
She'd be
is
like-
so cruel.
So what?
So cruel.
So
We're
cruel.
supposed to build each other up, not tear each other down.
Don't you remember the what was that? The what was that thing that I kept seeing on the Language of Love.
Oh yeah.
Don't you remember the Gnarly Dudes languages?
Here's your part. Here's your part. Get ready.
Playing the clipboard. It's like a washboard.
Better than a skin
but
flute.
How was my guitar solo? Was I grimacing enough?
You were grimacing enough. I mean, you were grimacing, but it could have been, a little more intense.
Really? I was trying not to drop the guitar.
Yeah, explain that to El Guapo.
Gnarly episode 2. You're an overdrive.
I would do the next Gnarly topless. That'll get the views.
Can I be in a different room?
It'll go viral.
Oh. I'm coming straight from your heart. You can stop me now. I wish I knew where my drumsticks were. Notice I'm representing today the man in black.
Thank you, Big Len. Be sure to catch Big Len Sunday, 3 to 6. Your mic's not on because I purposely left it off. Mike, this song is for you. You've been whining and bitching and moaning for the last, I don't know how many weeks. So this is for you. So enjoy, because it'll never happen again.
You owed me this. You admitted.
And I'm playing it. Boom, boom, boom.
He turned his headphones off.
Yes, I did. I'm listening to another station right now.
Oh, you're fired for listening to another station.
I'm listening to Hair Nation. Oh.
Let's dance.
No.
When you say run, I'll run with you.
I'll run away from you.
If you say hide, I'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. You should fall into my arms, tremble like a flower.
Okay, it's bad enough I gotta listen to him. Oh, bad enough I gotta listen to him.
That was a weak guitar solo. It's just one note.
For a David Bowie song, it was one note too many.
To my eyes. Let's do this for Gnarly.
Let's not say we did.
You can be topless for this one. I'll allow topless.
Listen.
You can have pasties or tassels, because Bunny's gonna show you how to spin tassels,
I didn't bid.
and I'll even allow assholes on this one. My heart in two.
Yes, I'm gonna break your heart in two.
If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a flower.
Oh, God. Where's the volume to turn you off? So tell me, what exactly about this song is good? Except for the last second where it ends.
I'm dancing on the outside and the inside.
Oh. stand the last 20 seconds of this song.
Oh, you have to keep it going. Is that Stevie Ray Vaughan playing? Let's dance, let's dance.
That is it.
That was awesome.
Awesomely bad.
See, now you should always pay your debts.
It's paid. It is paid. No more David Bowie. I'm deleting it from the playlist.
We haven't been keeping tabs on...
I think you owe me some Sammy Hagar's.
For what?
Just because.
Just because?
Just because, yes.
Just because you didn't like my singing during that song?
Well, that would be part of it.
I even showed you how to do the reggae dance.
Oh, wow. I feel so much special.
You should. Well, you are special to begin with. In a special sort of way.
We want to thank everybody for listening tonight.
All
Be sure to follow us on YouTube for our Gnarly Okie next week. Follow us on Facebook. Follow Gnarly 101.3FM on Facebook.
Check us out doing some live streams during the week on Facebook.
Yep.
And actually next week, as a public service, I am going in to give blood.
Give blood. I wish I had the Pete Townsend song.
Well, we'll have to cue that up for next week.
Yeah, we'll have to cue that up for next week.
Yeah, I know I have that song in my library.
Library?
Library. Yeah, so if I'm a little bit out of it next week, you know it's from the lack of blood in my system. How long does it take to generate the, what do you give it, a pint when you give blood?
I don't give blood. Sorry. I'm not against people giving blood, I just don't like needles.
Yeah, well,
That's why I couldn't be a junkie. I told you I couldn't be a junkie.
That's one of the questions that we're going to ask our friend from the blood bank is if they have any soft needles for people like you.
Soft needles.
Soft needles, yeah. So.
Yeah.
See, I'm always looking out for you, Tim.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, so.
But you won't let me go topless. You won't let me do the show topless.
Why is it that you want to do that?
Why not? Why did that guy want to do 2,000 or whatever push-ups in an hour? Why not? A couple weeks ago, you did that story about the guy who walked around his yard so many times that he did a marathon. Why not?
He ran.
He ran, walked, crawled, whatever he did.
So what is it going to accomplish by you going topless?
Making me feel better.
Are you feeling constrained
by
the clothing that you're wearing?
The clothes are constricting me.
This shirt is chafing me.
That's right.
Oh boy. You know, we're trying to build listenership and viewership, so I'm thinking that that's going to hurt us.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow for Ladies of the 80s with Marissa from 2 to 4.
If you go topless, you're going to owe me a Bowie song every week. So
then come back Sunday for Big Len.
Big Len and the
Gnarly Grooves.
Gnarly Grooves.
From 3 to 6.
All right.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Please keep tuned to Gnarly 101.3 for the best of the 80s.
Stay safe.
I couldn't think of something else to say, so I'll just end it. You threw me off when he said stay safe.
Really? How did that throw you off?
Because I was thinking...
You claim to be the professional of the
I don't claim to be the professional.
Mr. Syndication.
Oh, yeah.